I like it raw.
Raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Creepy clown sightings are happening across the country, and it's no laughing matter. There are concerns that the trend will grow as Halloween approaches. Here's Jamie Yukas.
It's a trend spooking the nation, creepy clown sightings. Now they're threatening school districts. Police and Homeland Security are investigating scary Instagram posts in Philadelphia. The posts from over the weekend all use the word clown. Some even talk about blowing up schools. The unusual reports started surfacing back in August in Greenville, South Carolina.
Right there at that tree back there.
Children told police that clowns tried luring them into woods by offering money. Since then, sightings keep increasing. On New York's Long Island, social media threats from anonymous clown accounts kept elementary children inside during recess.
Second clown, I guess he was kneeling.
Parent Khalik Owens.
Nobody knows how to defend against it because we don't know if it's a prank or if they're really trying to harm people.
Now police are using social media to track down the costumed offenders. In LaGrange, Georgia, police posted about issuing warrants for 4 people on charges of making terroristic threats and disrupting public schools. In Kentucky, this young man was arrested for trying to scare people in a ditch. Police have arrested at least 12 people across the United States for participating in menacing stunts or making false reports. In Houston, Texas, this Instagram post shows clowns threatening to kidnap students or kill teachers. Parent Rochelle Hudson.
This would make me drive my daughter to and from school.
For anyone who thinks this is funny, police say there is at least one deadly incident linked to a clown hoax. In Reading, Pennsylvania, a 16-year-old was stabbed to death in a dispute, and he was wearing a clown mask. Rena, a 29-year-old now faces first-degree murder charges in that case.
I can see why parents are concerned.
We have had various descriptions of those clowns, from physical descriptions to the makeup descriptions to the racial composition of the person. So we've had African Americans reported as being under the clown outfit. We've had white males under the clown outfit. So we have seen outside in the county a couple of incidents. Deputy Flood will be speaking to you all about just the nature of those incidents. We have had 3 inside the city in the Pleasant Valley, P-Valley, Shemwood area. And we have had a 4th one last night in around Congaree and Halton, which is kind of over behind the mall.
Some new information on a story we've been following here on Happening Now, and it's very strange. The creepy clown sightings, with police increasing patrols in a North Carolina neighborhood after 2 children reportedly saw a clown trying to lure kids into the woods with treats this past weekend. Clown sightings first started across the border in South Carolina. On August 19th, a boy in Greenville said he saw clowns whispering in the woods nearby. 2 days later, police officers got called to an apartment complex after residents there reported seeing a clown trying to lure kids to follow him, or maybe her, into the woods. The next day, on August 22nd, police received 2 more calls about clown sightings within an hour of each other. Even more sightings on August 23rd when a young girl walking home from school said she saw a clown in a wooded area. The same day, a resident at Park Haywood Apartments reported seeing a clown in the laundromat. A suspicious character also seen in Spartanburg, South Carolina, in a backyard there, not far from Greenville. On August 31st, a child reported seeing a clown near a middle school. Now, police have not recovered any evidence at any of these locations, but they're doing extra patrols and say they are still investigating.
John, you know what? Actually developing in our newsroom right now, just within the past hour and a half, there has now been yet another clown sighting in our area. This one in the Greensboro area, which is about 30 miles east of Winston-Salem, where there were those 2 sightings within the past couple of days. So we do have a crew out there right now gathering information. But as far as we know right now, there was another clown sighting, this one also in a wooded area near an apartment complex in Guilford County, again by Greensboro, 30 miles east. So people here wondering, you know, is this some kind of a hoax? There's a lot of fear, as you can imagine, a lot of questions. But so far, the reaction from law enforcement has been, you know, they're not showing any signs that this is a hoax at all. They are out there investigating thoroughly. As far as Winston-Salem goes, as you mentioned, John, police are increasing patrols in the area where the clown was sighted, allegedly trying to lure kids into the woods. So certainly this is what everyone is talking about around here.
Yeah, we've got the map up showing where some of these sightings have been reported. Again, police have investigated, and so far there's no hard evidence that any of these so-called clowns actually exist, right?
Exactly. That first sighting of the clown in Winston-Salem was Sunday night around 8:30 p.m. and police got a call that 2 kids had seen a clown that was trying to lure them into the woods using treats. So no adult did see that clown, but an adult did hear the clown apparently. As soon as police arrived, they say there was nothing for them to find as far as any clown goes. And then it wasn't until 4 hours later they got another report of a clown sighting. That one was about 2 miles away from the first sighting. And again, they got there, they showed up, and they just couldn't find anything.
I know in Greenville, the chief of police is quoted as saying the clowning around has to stop. I mean, they're taking this very seriously, but police can't be everywhere, and if there is somebody trying to lure kids into the woods, they haven't located that person, haven't put him in handcuffs yet.
Is a killer clown coming to your neighborhood? Seriously, this is not a laughing matter for one local sheriff who's investigating a report of a teen attacked by someone in a clown suit. And as News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us, the bizarre national trend of creepy clown sightings has now hit Tennessee, and there's video to prove it.
Boo! You do that to the wrong person wearing this clown mask, and you might just get shot. And now one Middle Tennessee sheriff says it's just a matter of time before that happens.
We're just hoping no one gets seriously injured or killed before it's stopped.
Coffee County Sheriff Steve Graves says enough of the clowning around. His deputies are now investigating a disturbing report from a teenager in the Summitville area on Monday.
An individual dressed in a red hoodie with a clown mask come running at him.
That person in the mask came from the woods and slashed the teen on the arm with something sharp. Sheriff Graves thinks what happened is a byproduct of a national trend where victims report scary encounters with clowns.
It's people that has probably seen this on social media and thinks it's funny.
He points to recent videos like this one posted on Facebook out of Humphreys County, Tennessee, a clown showing up in a woman's wooded yard.
Did you see that?
Victims may be poised now to strike back.
There are people out there that genuinely are frightened of clowns.
Gary Broderick with Performance Studios says that's why clowns are a popular Halloween costume. But Sheriff Graves urges revelers this year to choose otherwise. In light of recent incidents, if a person in a clown costume scares someone, it's possible
they're going to get shot.
Nothing funny about this. Kids and their parents are concerned about what's happening. These spooks have been seen at multiple schools, and they're now trolling social media, seeing friends, trying to seek them out while making threats at the same time. The Pasco County Sheriff is concerned about the creepy clowns. Peter Bernard is joining us now live in Holiday to explain why this has him so concerned. Peter.
Hi there, Keith. 30 years in the business, it's the first for me. Students, parents, and others are reporting these creepy clown sightings all around the county. They're showing up at schools, bus stops, and in the woods.
I'm scared myself, honestly.
This young Ridgewood High 9th grader showed me her Facebook posts are filled with scary pictures of creepy clowns like these.
And then, like, it gets serious where they post screenshots of them, basically the clowns threatening them.
Her mother shared screen grabs sent by clowns. "I will kill you tonight," and "I'm going to come to your house tonight" are just a sample.
Some of them saying that they're telling kids that they're going to die tonight and, you know, meet me at certain places. That's concerning.
Like this one that says, "Meet at Regency Park," or "This boy's gonna die," and "I'm killing you with my black machete."
But no, I don't want them meeting anybody, and to me, these clowns, you don't know what they're capable of.
They're sick and tired of terroristic threats, and now they gotta deal with these damn clown things going on.
The creepy clown phenomenon is catching the attention of the Pasco sheriff, who worries someone is going to get hurt.
We see it on our own social media. There are a lot of residents out there, a lot of citizens that are fed up, and they're saying if one of these clowns come onto my property, they're gonna get shot.
I thought I was gonna die, honestly. I don't know, like, I was like scared.
At Largo Middle School, a number of students spotted a clown near the track.
All the kids were crying, they were screaming, they were yelling everything, and I don't know, I seen it though.
Is it a social media prank or a true threat? Creepy clown sightings have been popping up throughout the country, and now they're threatening schools on Long Island. CBS 2's Allie Bauman has the story now from Suffolk County.
Kalikwe Owens recalls his Wednesday night drive home along Comac Road in Brentwood this week as ominous, like a scene out of a horror movie.
I see a clown right in the middle of the street, full clown suit, clown mask with a long object that looked like a bat in his hand, just standing there.
He started to drive off and saw another.
And then the second clown, I guess he was kneeling, and then he just decides to stand up real slowly, just looking at me drive past.
The creepy clown sightings have been increasing across the country recently. Due to recent social media threats from anonymous clown accounts, Suffolk County school districts are not taking any chances. After one of the anonymous Long Island clown Twitter accounts threatened Lindenhurst Friday morning, the students here at this elementary school weren't allowed outside during recess. And North Babylon schools were put on lockout Friday.
I think it's out of hand. You got to put a stop to that. It's not a joke, really.
Nobody knows how to defend against it because we don't know if it's a prank or if they're really trying to harm people.
I was shocked and surprised. I didn't know what to think because I didn't know what he wanted. I didn't know why he was messaging me.
13-year-old Ethan Ships is one St. Joseph student who received weird messages from accounts all disguised as clowns, and he's not alone.
A couple of my friends have been getting messages from him.
The messages said things like, "I'm coming for you and your friends," even going as far as to make a threat to the school district itself.
They said they were going to the high schools and they were going to kidnap the kids and kill the teachers walking to their cars and stuff.
Ethan says some students did stay home today. The district had extra police on its campuses, but didn't find any credibility to the threats. Still a scary time for these young students affected.
I don't know what to think because, like, I don't know if they're actually going to do it. I mean, that's kind of messed up.
Now to the creepy clown sighting in Largo. Today, the Now's Nicole Grigg tracked down the mother of the teenage girl who claims she was chased by someone in a clown costume, something being reported in several cities across the country right now. Now local law enforcement, they're emphasizing there is nothing to laugh about.
About 6:20.
Wednesday morning, Shakita Elliott got a call from her daughter.
She says, "Oh my God, Mom, I just was chased by clowns."
Today, her mother met us near the bus stop off Trotter Road in Largo where it happened.
They seen something in the bushes.
Those bushes were right by this small ditch, and that's where they say the creepy clown came from. There's no video or pictures, though, because she says it caught her 14-year-old off guard.
Came out, so they started running.
It's what happened next, though, that took it too far.
Clown popped back out and chased them again, and that's when she fell.
Authorities tell us this wasn't just a person with a mask, but the clown was decked out in a yellow suit and polka dots, red clown shoes, and a white mask with yellow eyes and red hair. Something similar to a costume like this. And this sighting is just 1 week after this clown was caught on video along a dirt road in Ocala.
The clowns are coming.
Now to those creepy clown threats. A woman claims she was attacked by a man in a clown suit just this morning who then threatened to hurt students and staff at Reading schools. Well, that prompted the district to shut down today. Not on your side, CJ Parker joins us live in Reading with the details on this investigation. TJ?
Well, Julie, school administrators decided to cancel classes at all Reading schools today, but we are learning that homecoming activities scheduled for tonight and tomorrow are still going on as planned. There will just be extra police presence at tonight's football game as well as the homecoming dance tomorrow. Now, this attack happened overnight at South Terrace Apartments off of Reading Road. The victim told police she was sitting outside when a man in a striped suit, red wig, and white clown mask came up to her and grabbed her throat. That's when he threatened students and staff at Reading schools, which prompted school officials to cancel class today. Class at Mount Notre Dame High School was also canceled. The victim, by the way, was taken to the hospital and released.
Got a report that a student saw a clown across the street and the clown grabbed her, attempted to kidnap her. Happened at 8:20 this morning.
Yeah, that's enough to freak you out. This was just the latest alleged sighting of a creepy clown at a school here in the metro. And it's not just happening here. This terrifying trend is hitting all over the Front Range and across the country.
A creepy clown sighting in the East Bay turned violent today. Tonight, one mom told KPIX5's Kristen Ayers the clown tried to grab her one-year-old daughter.
I've never encountered something like this.
Tiffany Martin was still in shock when we spoke to her this evening. She'd just had lunch with her one-year-old daughter Kasani at Denny's in Concord. It was at this bus stop that she met the clown, a white male with dark hair covered by a curly blue wig, wearing a full clown suit. You didn't think it was weird that a clown came and sat next to you?
No, I thought he was about to get on the bus. It's not weird to me because clowns are peaceful to me.
But this clown was no joke.
We were sitting there, he was playing with her. I thought he was going to kiss her hand, instead he pulled her arm, literally. So I pulled her arm back and I kicked him.
The description's going to be a blue hat, blue curly hair, polka dotted rainbow colored outfit.
The clown is still at large. She was last seen running this way down Willow Pass Road and was seen by witnesses who tweeted about it. I saw a clown at a bus stop in Concord on my way to school, one person tweeted. Another user, a clown was seen on Old Concord Road jumping in front of cars.
We take this very serious. I mean, this is a total stranger who walked up and grabbed a one-year-old child and tried to forcefully remove her from her mother's arms.
Concord police spent the day trying to track down surveillance video and searching nearby trails for any signs of a discarded clown costume. They say this may be a copycat crime after a raft of so-called creepy clown threats made on social media. The posts have threatened violence against schools from Fairfield to Oakland and Antioch.
Since you have all these clown stories going around, you're going to have those copycats who are trying to commit crimes in clown costumes.
Tiffany just wants the man found before he strikes again.
I don't trust walking by myself no more.
Modesto, California. This video posted on Twitter shows a red-headed clown creepily wandering through a field. A group of kids eventually chase him away. It's one of dozens of clown sightings reported to police and school districts around the country. Is this for real? A prank? An overreaction?
The threat is serious enough for me that I would put it in that violence category.
Oakland School Police Chief Jeff Godown says creepy clown messages were posted on Instagram today and directly targeted Oakland schools.
We've had 2 specific threats to 2 specific schools.
He's not saying which ones. Antioch School District also put out a notice saying schools were targeted there. This Instagram post tells students to wear blue to stay safe. The Fairfield School District also received online threats.
Clown sightings have been scaring people all across the country, and as CBS 2's Ali Bauman reports, these threats are now reaching our area.
It's twisted. Why are they clowns scaring kids?
Now the city is keeping an eye out for these inconspicuous suspects. The 109 precinct in Queens tweeting out, "The increase in creepy clown sightings is dangerous. It causes panic and alarm. Please don't take part."
Across the country, we've seen this trend. We have about 20 states involved in clown threats, clown sightings, clown crimes.
Last week, this boy from New Jersey claims he ran from a clown in Phillipsburg. Days later, Kalikwe Owen showed me where he spotted 2 clowns lurking Wednesday night. And on Friday, some Suffolk County schools went on lockdown after Twitter threats from a Long Island clown account.
We've drilled down on this in New York as we've had different Facebook threats, and this is our threat analysis unit that's engaged in this work, different online threats.
With Halloween just around the corner, some New Yorkers are worried about telling the difference between friend and foe.
I'll probably run, honestly. I'm not a fan of clowns, to be completely honest, so I don't think many people are, especially just like hanging out in the neighborhood.
There's a lot of strange people in New York already, so people dressing as clowns isn't that scary.
Children in Melbourne, Long Island are scared to walk outside after police say a 14-year-old boy was chased by a knife-wielding attacker wearing a full clown costume. 12-year-old Nadia Daly has heard a lot of scary stories.
At first I didn't really believe it, but now I see, because one of my friends showed me that they saw a clown with a knife sitting on the swing, so just a couple blocks from here, and with the knife, and I kind of got really scared.
The student wasn't hurt, but the incident has left a frightening impression on many children and parents.
Seeing a clown with a knife, that's scary. I wouldn't know what I would do.
I told my daughter, I said, I'd pick her up today, but this was like really ridiculous and scary.
Story tonight, the Kaukauna Area School District says they are responding to a clown threat. According to a statement from the superintendent, there was an Instagram post stating a clown may appear at the high school tomorrow morning. It goes on to say, while it may seem innocent, some incidents around the country have led to attacks and felony charges. Now, the school contacted police who will be on campus tomorrow. They report there is no reason to believe this is a viable threat. Meanwhile, in Sheboygan, a man with a criminal history and a clown mask was arrested for illegal possession of a concealed knife. Now, with creepy clown sightings on the rise, police say they are taking these reports seriously.
Sheboygan police say they've received several calls lately reporting sightings of people dressed in clown costumes.
This is something that I think is being propagated by social media. It becomes alarming to people in the community, so therefore it's something we take very seriously.
On Wednesday night, Sergeant Shannon McKay says it wasn't the clown mask that made them suspicious of a 20-year-old suspect after another sighting.
The officers saw the subject running in an alleyway, which was suspicious in nature.
With Halloween around the corner, any other costume this year might get a break. But this year, creepy clown sightings from North Carolina to Pennsylvania are coming with tales of clowns trying to lure kids into the woods.
They started calling us, cursing at us and all this other stuff. It was scary.
A clown did this?
Yes, a clown did this.
This week in Milwaukee, a fake clown's Facebook account threatened 5 separate school shootings.
5:18 now. People living in a town in Maine say they were disturbed after seeing a guy walking around in a clown mask carrying a machete.
After getting several 911 calls, police arrested a 31-year-old prankster whose only motive was to freak people out. Dan Leporello has the story.
While a bicyclist travels this quiet Waterboro road today, last night someone very different was roaming.
No, creepy. I mean, all kinds of creepy.
Witnesses say this was the sight around 6 o'clock.
I mean, he definitely chose the cream of the crop for creepy masks.
Straight out of Stephen King's It.
It's creepy. It's kind of scary. It's not every day, especially in Hollis, you see a clown with a machete walking down the road.
His accessory of choice, a machete, which state police say the man behind the mask, Corey Berry, duct taped to his amputated arm.
And it was just the machete, probably like that much, hanging out the bottom of his sleeve.
The first 911 call came in here near the Hollis Little Mart after someone spotted Berry walking down the road in his clown mask. Then, over the next hour, more 911 calls would come in as he made his way down this road into Waterboro. Corey Berry of Hollis was later arrested, charged with criminal threatening.
So we saw the police officers coming around. That's when it clicked in that this was something that was wrong, and it wasn't a joke.
You watch movies like that, and you say, oh my God, why would someone do that? And then someone comes out in the middle of nowhere and does that.
Lindsay Morton says Berry was arrested right next to her house after he came out of the woods 2 miles from where he was originally spotted.
And I saw plenty of people on Facebook like posting this picture because that's what they had seen, and I'm like, that's literally my neighbor's yard. This was almost right in front of my house.
Police say Berry told them he was just trying to play a prank.
Hopefully, this will be a lesson to people not to do this sort of thing. It's not right.
Berry was reportedly intoxicated when arrested and told officers he was inspired by creepy clown pranks in other towns. He was released from the county jail after posting bail.
Creepy clown sightings began this summer. One of the first
This, a clown seen wandering the streets of Green Bay, Wisconsin. He didn't hurt anyone or commit any crimes, so there was nothing police could do. In late August, the reports started to become more frequent, centralized around a South Carolina apartment complex.
I thought my child was, seeing things. The next day, I had about 30 kids come up to me and say, "Did you see the clowns in the woods?"
The sightings continue, now in both Carolinas. Police warning anyone who thinks it's funny.
We want to encourage people who may be inclined to dress in clown outfits not to do it.
Things began taking a turn for the worse, clowns moving from creepy to criminal. In mid-September, a group of kids in Georgia say clowns chased them on the way to their bus stop.
I started to cry when I got on the bus. Scared, I didn't know what to do at first.
And in a nearby county, more reports of terrorizing clowns.
Subject dressed in a red and yellow suit with a clown mask through the woods. He also had a green laser light shining through his windows.
Across the country, police have arrested dozens of clowns for making threats.
I hope that this sends a clear message that this will not be tolerated in this community.
In Gadsden, Alabama, a mother of 5 awakes at night to see a girl in her home, dressed as a clown, she says, her face painted white.
Grabbed her and just started hitting her as hard as I could.
And more than one armed robbery at the hands of, you guessed it, clowns. The most serious incident so far, though, has been the death of a 16-year-old in Reading, Pennsylvania. Police say the teenager was the one wearing the mask that resembled the one from The Purge, when police say a 29-year-old man stabbed him to death.
Time to nut up or shut up. Fuck this clown.